Today, we're going to be going for every single shortcut and strategy that I at least know of that exists in Mario Kart World. And I already kind of missed the startup boost there. Great start. But this is definitely not too heavy of a shortcut track, so this will be a nice, smooth intro to the video. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping we can get tracks like Whistletop or Bowser's Castle, where you got to go 6 for 6 or 9 for 9 on the shortcuts for 3 laps. So my point of doing this video is I'm trying to get better at the game. I'm sure like all of you are. And I think honestly, the easiest way is to just force yourself to practice the shortcuts, even if you're honestly not that familiar with it. I definitely think it will make it easier building your confidence, knowing that you can do it online. And if you keep messing up a ton of shortcuts, like let's say I messed up that shortcut right there at the beginning, it gives me a nice like confidence boost of knowing, or sorry, it doesn't give me a confidence, just getting distracted. It tells me I know what I need to do, so I can go offline and I can maybe work and practice to fix those. All right, here we are in 4th with a feather and a Kamek. These are just such lovely items. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just gonna go for this. Wait, okay, yeah. Oh my god, I almost made that work. Okay, I've never done that before. That was almost gonna work out. Kind of sketchy. I honestly don't. Yeah, okay, that bullet bumped me with that weird trick. I didn't hate it before. Now I'm not the biggest fan because the shock can be quite brutal on this track, and I was not expecting to get it. So that works out for me. I'm just gonna use it here. See if I can get a good item at this set, and then I'm just gonna try and shroom around this. No, that was so sketchy. Oh my god, I'll take it. 5th, 6th. Okay, that's fine. All right, try to do all of the strategies here. Very cool rail shortcut right there. Only other shortcut that I can think of on this track is using those beams at the end. Not really too heavy of shortcut tracks to start the video with, but come on. It's Mario Kart Online, bound to get Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road. I don't make the rules. That is just how it goes now. Such popular tracks, and for a good reason. All right. This room is getting more filled out too, which I'm kind of excited by. It's another thing I'm always interested to hear what people think about. Honestly, I kind of like 24 player. Maybe I'm just a boomer and I've been playing Mario Kart for so long. I've been playing since the Wii. I think 12 player can get a little stale since we've been doing it for so long, and maybe it's just my exposure to doing 24 in this game. 24 just always feels so much more hectic and energetic than 12 player. I really like it. Oh my god, I cannot think of the last time I failed that shortcut. I don't think it mattered anyways. I would have gotten chalked off, but that's okay. I need to lock in though. I've been doing a little too much yapping. That Parabitty Bud is way up there. So let's see if we can. I'm trying to get under this. Goomba, why did you come right into me? It's okay. We're, as the pros say, bagging. This is all calculated. Sometimes I might just bag until the finish line, but you know, whatever. It's okay. I don't really hate this. We already had a shock. I don't really think there's gonna be one like soon. Oh my god. Go. Okay, I'll take that. 3rd. Oh, I thought that was 4th. That wasn't too bad. Not really in spirits with the video. Not many 2 shortcuts to be taken there, but as always, I'm happy to do well. So I think honestly, the item play was pretty good. I don't know why there are so many Sky High Sunday enjoyers in this room. I am glad the room is getting more and more filled. We got 22 players now, but I played a couple warm-up races in this lobby before I started recording, and this is now the 3rd time I played Sky High Sunday in 5 races. So I don't think I've ever seen this much excitement over Sky High Sunday, which, again, I'm glad it's not an 8 Deluxe. If this was an 8 Deluxe, I would have probably left the room already. So I'll take it in this game, but people are treating this like they're a Bowser's Castle in Rainbow Road promised Messiah tracks, because oh my goodness, those tracks get picked every time, and almost no one's picking for them. I don't know. I don't normally play at this time of day, so wondering if it's maybe a regional thing, but insane. All right, just messing everyone up with my bananas on the shortcut. Perfect. Just spam these out of rage. All right, we got 4 coins. We're in 5th. Yeah, mandatory Nintendo boomerang. I could not have predicted that, but that's fine. Again, this track, if you can't get to the front super fast, another mandatory boomerang. I honestly like just kind of waiting, trying to get a dodge, and hope that half the room gets shocked off the shortcut at the end. So I'm going to slow down here a little bit, I think. See if I can get a nice... Oh my god, this dude in the start was scaring me. Yeah, jumping all over the screen. That was just a bad idea. I should have not risked that, especially when he appeared right next to me. But it's okay. I'm in the situation I was talking about. If you're going to do this track, I think it's honestly fine. Yeah. Just like the first race. There's my shock again. And here, now we can try and correct our mistakes like I was talking about. Why do you have a boomerang back here? How did I not get that item? So we'll see. I don't know if this is going to be too risky and too late, but I'm going to hope I could just get off like half the room there. Apparently I did get off like half the room. I went from like 18th to 8th. Okay, not that great of a race, but I definitely salvaged what could have been bad, so we'll take it. We finally got a shortcut heavy track. This is what the video is about. Let's go. I've been trying to vote for Bowser's Castles, Whistletop Summits, things like that, but shockingly, normally whenever I play in these Discord lobby rooms, that's what you get, but we've been getting a lot of these Sky High Sunday picks, so I don't really know, but I'll take advantage. Quite happy of it. But first, let's see if we can just get this. This is going to be so bad with the amount of bumps. Never even... Okay. Well, I was going to try to go for that, but that wasn't going to even happen. So, sorry, guys. You can leave a dislike for not keeping up with the spirit of the challenge. I'm going to... Hopefully, we'll have enough space on laps 2 and 3. You can go for that. I don't exactly like this track as a comeback track. I think it's probably one of the worst tracks in this game to come back from, but... I don't really have much of an option. Well, we got that one. Expert shortcut right here. Oh, let's go. We're 2 for... Okay, well, we got the shortcut, and that's what matters, right? But yeah, for everyone watching, I think it's important if you try to do this, if you're going to make yourself do all the shortcuts, do this. Try to stay consistent on a combo. If you're trying to actually get good at the game, pick a combo that I think you both like, and one that's like viable. First, let me try to get this. All right, let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I really do not like swoop that much. Maybe a hot take. I know there's a lot of swoop enjoyers out there, but he kind of just looks like Zubat to me. And I was never a big Zubat enjoyer when I played Diamond and Pearl. Oh, come on, let's go. We're technically 3 for 3 in attempts, although 3 for 4 in actual shortcuts. But yeah, I really like Peepa. I don't know why. I think Peepa just kind of looks cute, and Robhog is pretty good vehicle. In this game, I'm not going up there with those shells. I'm definitely much more of a fan of the bikes in this game than the karts. Oh my god, I missed the wall. I don't know if I've ever done that. I'm pretty consistent at that, but apparently not. I'm just going to shroom over here, try to get the good respawn. I don't really need this, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to... Now, normally, I don't even know if I'd go for this. Oh my god, I went through that. I've never done that. Every time I've landed on it, I bounce. I thought I was going to make it. Yeah, so normally in a situation like that, I wouldn't exactly go for that shortcut because it's like, what am I risking? I'm right Up here, there's not much of it, and I'm not going to catch up to top 3, but, you know, in the spirits of the challenge, come on. Boomerang! No! Oh my god, I thought I got Luigi. It's okay. I'll take 5th on that. That was not well raced at all, but I think it's important to try and kind of practice it, because I thought I was better on that second shortcut on Bowser's Castle, but I guess not. So yeah, I'll have to practice that offline. Quite happy over this pick. I am an airship fortress enjoyer, especially for the spot I'm starting in. This should be hopefully somewhat easy to get the breakaway. Oh, I think I bumped him off too. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely a track that I would try to front run basically as much as you can. There's almost no time I will not want to front run this track unless you're so far back. But even then, you should try to get as close as you can up to lap 3 and then just use your dodge right here. Well, that sucks. I was hoping I could just not have to do the... Yeah, I was hoping to not get a coin. I see that Goomba, and then there's a red shell behind them. Oh, and they got a bomb, and I was too busy looking. Please don't catch up to me. It's okay. Yeah, we're fine. It looks like Ty-Girl is right behind us. I think Ty-Girl is currently our main competition right now. I'll take that first. Yeah. What? I did not think that would go for me. I thought that would lock on to Ty-Girl. I was in second for a while, but I guess not. It's okay. I think we still hit them with the greens, so they didn't get too big of a breakaway. Ooh, a really early shock. Are you kidding me? I don't know how much I like that, because I'm in the back now, and my original plan was just going to be try to run up a dodge to the spiral lap 3 and then just use it there. But this is going to be kind of hard now because I don't know how much the comeback is going to be doable. Oh my god. I'm just making mistakes everywhere. Not get the double. Alright, well, I'm still going to just try and use this golden, and then I'm gonna star into the double, and hopefully I can be invincible while like 10 bombs go off and everyone else is dying. Are you serious? The wall does that to you? Yeah, this has not been a pretty race. Ooh, what, 14th? 13th. Yeah, I don't think I played that too terribly the first lap and a half, but after that blue shell, I don't know, I kind of just got flustered, I guess. I wasn't not expecting to get blue shell there. All right, sorry about all the cuts. I was absolutely dying. I don't know why I was coughing so hard, but I do not think anyone would enjoy hearing that in the video. But we're now in 20th for me searching for my rescue water bottle. See if we can try and get this up here. This is actually, I still think, quite doable on this track. Because if someone uses the shock, which there's been no shock yet, let's go. We got that shortcut. Those crates are gone. But yeah, I'm going to try and just... I was not expecting that there at all. I'm going to just take this anyway so I don't have to deal with all the people down below. And it's a nice guaranteed double. I'm hoping we can just get something good here. It was not exactly what I wanted. I would have preferred like a golden or something. Hey, this position counter turned off at 12 and it appeared 8th. So a lot must have been going on that wall over there. I'll take it. We got some good competition in this room. I recognize Ty-Girl from this server. Ty-Girl cooking as always. Never seen Krako, but cooking as well. Let's go. We got the most shortcut heavy track in the game, Peach Stadium. It all comes down to one single grass shortcut at the beginning of the race. I will say, I do like at least that if you're gonna include a simple, easy grass shortcut like that, I'm glad that it's at the beginning and not the end of the lap, because that would be really sad if you're in first and then 10 people pass you with a golden mushroom at the end. But as per usual, I'm just gonna try and get the, yeah, we're gonna get our triple shrooms here so we can just kind of get some good items and be close to everyone. This is also a track that I'm not the most fond of, but I still think it's fun. I don't really get why it's Peach's Stadium and not like a Peach's Castle. Like, come on. We see the castle in Royal Raceway right in the distance. Why can we not just get that? I don't know what NASCAR events Peach is hosting and why she needs this giant stadium, but maybe we'll find out in the Galaxy movie. I spammed the star. No. I guess it was a little bit delayed. I don't know. I was trying to get rid of those shells. This should hopefully be a shroom. Just kidding. Well, if I can't take the shortcut, no one else can. Okay. We're in 21st. Again, not the like most comeback potential track, but it's not. This isn't terrible. I'm just gonna try to get the double, see if we can quickly shroom up. I'm gonna bill up. Hopefully we can get some more shrooms at this edge trick. Edge trick. Let's go. Yeah, let's hope we get something good here, and then I'm just gonna bill up. Hopefully, yeah, perfect. I just wanted to be able to take that shortcut there, and then I'm gonna try and see if I can potentially get a dodge. Get a little sneaky shock dodge, and then get a undeserved good race. Oh, W coin shell. Why is that even possible? No. Oh, well. I'll count that as a dodge. But yeah, I don't really know why you can get that coin shell in the mid positions, especially because it doesn't help you. Like, all the coin shell does... No. Get away from me with your boomerang. I don't really get the point of the coin shell. It doesn't help me. Everyone else will just steal my coins. Are you kidding? There's always a fire and a boomerang and something in this game. That's what makes it Mario Kart. Alright. Okay, some people with the bomb. 12th isn't that great. I also did not race that well, so I don't particularly deserve that, but who cares? This track is not in theme with the challenge we're doing today. All right, Crown City. There's not too many crazy shortcuts on this track as much as strats and lines that I think can help you. So I might try and, just for the sake of the challenge, because we're not getting any Wario Stadiums or Whistle Top Summits, so I might try and slow down here. Okay, that was deserved. I'm gonna see if I can get some shrooms, so then I can do that little grass shortcut where you go up the middle rail and have to trick off the wall to... Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, I don't mind this. If I could maybe get like another dodge. The shock on this track is almost always on that lap 3 section. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I did exactly not what I said I was gonna do. I was trying to get up that rail, and then I couldn't even get on it, but it's okay. I'm gonna just get some middle tricks. Let a cow draft me. Can I get the... I wasn't sure if that would work. If you could like trick off that in the middle. It's okay. I did not see that Koopa with the item, bros, going backwards. I don't really know. I don't know if I want to hold this. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and chain these and see if I can maybe get like mushrooms and then a dodge after. Well, I only got one item. This is fine if I can just get a dodge at this next set. If not, I'm not gonna say I'm fully cooked, but I might be halfway cooked. Shortcut. All right, this is what I was talking about. I think you go off this and then you'll ride off that, and then I didn't get that wall thing. There's gonna be a shock, so I'm just gonna spam this. Yeah. Like that might be one of the most predictable shock spots in this game. I almost always see a shock right there. And I had my dodge. I just thought I would be able to get another one that far back, but silly me expecting anything other than like goldens and coin shells in middle spots. All right. No. Yeah, I'm not dealing with those triple reds. And then if I can hopefully just end, please. Come on, squish you. I think we got 8th. Yeah, if that golden could have ended a couple seconds earlier, I might have been able to get a 5th or 6th. But for getting shocked there, I will not complain. A lot of people are able to usually dodge there and work themselves up. So no shock dodge, can't complain. Okay, this is actually a good track for this challenge. I'm gonna do my usual strategy of just take every single item box. And then normally you're able to get triple shrooms and then a star. I wasn't able to get another item because there's people on top of it. But this is fine. Hopefully decent item here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is even... No. Oh my god. I had to get so many weird tricks there. I didn't trust myself to... Okay, that works. That whole sequence was so sketchy. But we'll take it. We're in 5th with our fabled shortcut shroom in the boo. I'm glad. I yearn for the shortcuts, but we haven't been getting any shortcut tracks, really. 4th with a boo. This is... I take it back. I was like, no! Oh my god! I was just saying I was pretty happy with where I was situated. What? I've never even done that. Okay, well, absolutely scrubbing it up all over the place right now. I'm gonna get a pretty mid to bad race. Pretty deserved, though. I did not play that well. Did I hit them? Yes. I've been wondering when the fabled Rainbow Road race will happen. We finally got our mandatory 5-minute track in this game. Not to say that I don't love Rainbow Road, but I don't know exactly why Nintendo made it so long. But it's okay. It looks beautiful. So at least we get to do what Nintendo wanted for the world. Just look around and admire all of their creations. But we're in 5th. 0 coins. Nothing new. Honestly, you might be thinking, like, no shortcuts here, kind of an L, but I'm quite happy we got it at least. I will say for this challenge, there's that one shortcut at the very end of section 4 where you get to skip that turn by riding off the wall. And I absolutely love that shortcut. I go for that shortcut, honestly, every single time I do Rainbow Road. And if you're wondering, what's your success rate on it? Not that high, but it's kind of hard to practice, honestly. Like, I'll take that. That was so sketchy as well. Yeah, it's kind of hard to practice because I don't really think you can do that on free roam. Are you kidding me? I think I'm gonna fall off. Yeah, there's through the blue. So because you can't practice it on free roam, I just try it in the races almost every single time. And have there been plenty of races I've been in 3rd and I shouldn't go for it, and then I try it and I get 15th? Yeah, but I'm doing the shortcuts for the love of the game, so I recommend you try it. I think it's worth it. I seriously think it's worth it. Sacrifice maybe getting some worse placements now, but in the long run, you'll get better at the game. All right, mandatory shock spot. I'm just going to use it. If there's no shock here, we got some free thinkers in this room. No sheep mentality. I'm actually shocked. Haha. But yeah, there's almost always a shock there, and we haven't had a shock yet, so I don't really know where this is going to be. Like, I wonder if there's honestly 2 shocks in play, because I think after, I believe, 30 seconds, someone can pull another shock. So we'll see. Maybe there will be 2 shocks spammed back to back. I'm just going to save this golden. If you're on this track, because this whole track speed boosted, try and hold down on your controller analog stick, and just, if you have any mushrooms, spam it here. You'll save so much time. You can see I'm catching up to a lot of people really quickly, and I wasn't doing anything too fancy. Okay, well, I'm getting happy. I'm getting my coin count up, which I believe I've been kind of struggling with. So I'll take it. Now let's see if we can do the shortcut. I'm just a little spooked. There's been no shocks. I don't want to get shocked in the middle of it, but I have to go for it. How can I not? At least if I mess up, I got the golden to help save me. Oh my god, I've never gone so far to the right that you fall off. I fell off. Come on. That was not the item that I exactly needed. Yeah. Dang, if I got a dodge, that would have actually been a pretty good race for me. Everyone's right here. But it was not meant to be. Glad we finally got Shy Guy Bazaar. This might be a bad idea, but again, in the spirit of the challenge, I'm just going to full send it onto the rail. And for how light I am, I might just get immediately bumped off. Or not even get on. It's okay. I'm thinking I'm going to try a one on each of the laps. I'm going to do the kind of normal rail strategy that most people know of, where you just stay on the upper route. And then the second lap, I might try and jump off like immediately. And then you have to, you cut across the bazaar and do that strategy. Because I could definitely use more practice on that one. And that one is faster, but it's also much riskier. But we're playing so risky today, might as well. Come on, in it for the love of the game. Doing shortcuts, even if they're not beneficial to me, even if I'm losing time. No! Oh my god, that was a complete brain fart. I saw that baby Rosalina there, and I saw the green shell, and out of habit, I was trying to get over on the rail, but I think I might have bumped them off. Is that them with me right here? Really? A coin shell in 14th? Nintendo, what are you doing? Yeah, good. I'm glad that bullet broke it. It's 17th. Dang, that was a rough race. Again, I did not play that well, so not too sad about that. I really was struggling to get on the rail. That was kind of funny how bad that was, not being able to get on the rail. I'm seeing a lot more love for tracks that I just would not expect. I really don't think that Toad's Factory and Sky High Sunday are normally that popular. Normally, it's a ton of like Wario Stadium, Whistletop Summits, mandatory Bowser's Castle, and Rainbow Road, of course, per the Nintendo Ninjas. But I don't really know why we're getting these tracks, but I won't complain. They're good tracks. Just not as many shortcuts as I would like. Oh my god, I am messing up so much. Okay, we need to lock in right here. Hardest shortcut in the game. Let's go. We're halfway there. Can I stick the landing? Oh my god. Okay, so the answer is no, we cannot stick the landing, but now we can hopefully just try and catch up a little bit more. I'll take that. Nice shock there. Trying to think about where I want to use this. I'm gonna see what item I get here. It's kind of like hoping for golden, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna shock everyone that's trying to get into the shortcut, I think, here. Yeah, I was like, I was trying to use that late enough that there would not, oh my god. Yeah, I was trying to use that late enough that there wouldn't really be another shock in play, but now I don't really care with this item, so this should make my life easier. I'm just gonna go for the shortcut and then use it. This is beautiful. Oh, come on. Come on, first. Oh, we hit Tiger as well. Not that Tiger was really our competition, but they were doing really well. I'll take it. Nice first. I think that was actually some pretty good shock usage there. My goal was to try and stop everyone from taking the shortcut, and I was kind of hoping that I could use it late enough that another shock would reasonably not be in play. And I think I did a pretty good job judging that time. So I'll take it. I think we got, what was it, 6th or 8th? 8th? Yeah, 8th after that. Not bad at all. For trying to do a shortcut challenge, some might say this is actually the best track you could get. This track is basically nothing but infinite shortcuts. So I'll take it. Still kind of surprised. I'm seeing some more Whistletop and Wario Stadium voters, but we are not getting our way. Oh my god, I thought I had 2 mushrooms left. I did not want to use that there. I really don't want to get too far ahead. Like, I don't think this is as big of a bagging track as some people think it is. Like, you want to stay close. This race almost always ends way quicker than I expect. Okay, this is good though. I don't know who has that boomerang. Oh, no. Okay, this is fine. Are you kidding? All right, we got the dodge and then the golden. Maybe the other way would have been better, but who am I to complain about this? I'm gonna, I think, use this into this turn right here. See if we can get a dodge, hopefully. And then I'm also hoping that this will allow me to chain it right here. Yeah. So now I'm just hoping for no shock, because it would be great if we could just not have to deal with one. Come on. 10th? 11th. Not too well raced on my end. I think on that track, I usually try and not bag as hard as I did. That was absolutely my fault, spamming that extra mushroom there. First intermission in the Discord lobby. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long, but I can't complain. I don't mind a couple sprinkled intermissions in here and there. It kind of helps keep the game fresh when there's only 30 tracks minus Peach Beach and Starview Peak, so 28. So I'll take it. We're going to Dry Bones Burnout, so oh yeah, I forgot this game does that to you if you cycle through items. Let's go 18th place banana. Okay, this intermission's not too long. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get up there. I think Dry Bones Burnout's definitely kind of more of a running track, especially if you're able to get a dodge, because that shock spot's pretty predictable on that track. Kind of hoping someone throws a Kamek so I can unlock Fishbone. Kind of pathetic. I've had this game for a couple months now, and Nintendo, let me unlock the characters I want. Why is this so difficult to organically unlock Fishbone? I had to go into versus mode to get Rocky Wrench myself because I wanted him. But okay, we're here. Items are backwards, honestly, from the order I would kind of want, but I'm still going to stick to my game plan. I'm just going to use the star right after the glider on the top path, and then I'm just going to shroom through all of those shortcuts that we're doing for this video. Some really skilled shortcuts there. I will say, like, as much as I meme about the shortcuts, like not having everything that I want on every track. Oh, I didn't even need to use it. I think the tracks have a nice blend of like item balance. Like you have to focus more on item play and shortcuts. So it does help keep the game, you know, you're not too focused on 6th. Yeah, I at least think it's nice that you're not too focused on just lines, because if that was the case, then all the time trialers would be the best at this game. So I kind of like that track. It's still some shortcuts you can do, but you really need to be cognizant of your item play and when you're using what. This might be the most tech-heavy track in Mario Kart history. We got Boost Cinema here. Can't wait to do all the shortcuts and strats here. But no, I don't mind this track. I really like the visual effect. I kind of wish they would do it more when you go on the... I can't think of the word now. The reel, the tape reel, and here in the cinema room, I guess. I really do like this grayscale effect. I wish it was done on more of the track. I think this track theming, like, it had more potential than what Nintendo did with it. But honestly, I still think it's a somewhat fun track to drive, but it's a little more fun when you have a breakaway in first than where I am right now. So let's see if we can catch up. I'm just going to use this. I do not want to be back here, especially with all these items. Oh my god. Oh, please do not put me in that. No, baby Mario, why do you have to have a boomerang? Okay, well, we got my wish. We're up here in first. I think that's absolutely worth it. I know I don't have the blue shell protection and whatnot, but this track is just so punishing in the mid-pack and at the back. Where did the blue shell come from? I'm gonna have to look at the mini-map. I wonder if the guy in the Mega Mushroom used that. I genuinely did not see that. No. Okay, this is not going particularly great now. Oh my goodness, the bump right there. All right, shortcut. I don't know why I tricked off that. You're not supposed to. Do not do what I just did there. You just hold it and you'll naturally disconnect from the wall. Okay, this is fine. Hasn't been a shock yet, so I'm just gonna. I pressed it. I didn't want to hit by that. Let's go. I was waiting for the shock there. I'm not gonna even go for that. I'm hoping that this item that I get here is good enough. In second, yeah. It's like, are they just gonna respect me? No. Why am I not getting any of the tricks? Are you kidding me? Okay, well. That was an absolute skill issue, getting no tricks. And then my cousin steals my item from me on his track right at the end. Not that I think that would have honestly made a difference. I don't think I would have been able to hit your ghosty. He had all those triples anyways, but I'll take it. All right, I'm glad we got Acorn Heights. I'm not too... This is probably actually just one of my worst tracks in the game relative to how good most other people seem to be at it. So hopefully this will give me the push and the motivation to lock in and learn how to do Acorn Heights. So I definitely know I'm going to need to practice this offline. I didn't even get the item. Dang. Okay. Going for all the strats here. Why did it not pull back? Okay, that's fine. I'm just making so many mistakes right now, but that's why we do it. Bro, get out of the way. I'm trying to do some strats here. It's okay. This track is like a completely different. Oh my god, I might be 0 for 100 right now on strategies. Yeah, this is definitely a track that I think is a completely different experience. The few times I have ran it, it's so peaceful at the front. It's so great. And if you actually know what you're doing, I can only imagine how much more peaceful it would be because you're doing all the strats and getting the breakaway. So, all right, I'm gonna go for like the kind of old boomer version of this. I don't know why I didn't get the trick. Probably because I'm just not that good at this track, but that's okay. I didn't even see that. We're up at the front, which makes me happier than not being here. Now, I don't really know. I'm kind of hoping that if there's a shock, it can be, yeah. I was like, if there could be a shock, if someone wants to spam it while I'm in the glider, that would actually be amazing. How do I keep missing that? I'm not even going for that. I didn't have a good line at all. I would have just driven straight into the crates. All right, I'm trying to save this shroom for... I really don't like that boomerang. Oh my god. I'm just risking it all on this. I'm doing it for the theme of the track, of this challenge. Let's go. 7th? 8th? Hey, that shaved probably 7, 8 spots off the end there. So I'll take it. That was really risky. I would not exactly do that if you're doing competitive or trying to do well, but helps you practice in pressure situations. I was wondering when this track would come up. This is the one track that I was a little afraid it would come up in the video because I've never tried Tarzan. I have no clue how to do it. I watched a video of it like one time. So I think I have to. I mean, come on. I have to go for it. That's the challenge of the video. I'm going to go for it at least one lap. But safe to say, I will not be making it. If I make it, I'd be so shocked. And I'm getting too distracted. I don't even know why I'm running this. This is not a track that I recommend you run. It doesn't not really matter until lap 3. Unless you do Tarzan like 2 for 3 or 3 for 3. Then you can do whatever you want. You're going to have such a big breakaway. But is anyone going for it? I don't think so. Oh, that Goomba is. Is the Goomba going to make it though? Oh, I was too distracted by the Goomba. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. All right, I'm doing this for the meme. I'm just trying to get a breakaway, come up here, and then gonna just start tricking off random things on the left after that ramp. See how far forward we can get, because I have no clue how to really do it. But I'd rather do it now than lap 3. So if this all falls apart, no, that blue shell. I was not expecting that blue shell to be a problem. But it completely blocks that left side. Okay, well, I said I was going for it. So I guess I'm doing it lap 3, not exactly where I wanted to test it. All right. Dang. Can I at least get a decent item here? No to the bomb and to the item, but why is there another bomb? All right, this is gonna be such a bad idea. Well, it actually wasn't terrible. Just bumped off that wall and straight back onto the track. So I guess that's about as forgiving as a mistake you could have. Now, can I just get like a good item here? And just... Come on. 7th, 8th? For all the shenanigans that were being done and attempts at shortcuts that were not being executed, 7th is okay. I told myself I was gonna do 3 GPs or until we get Wario Stadium or Whistletop Summit. And I've never seen this. In 18 races, neither of those tracks got chosen. That's absolutely astounding to me. I thought those were some of the most popular tracks in this game. Maybe, I mean, I'm just being biased because I do really like both of them, but I cannot believe that we didn't get it. I can't particularly complain. I really do like almost all the tracks in this game, except for Peach and Starview Peak, but other than that, I really do like the tracks in this game. So it's okay, like not getting them. I was just kind of hoping those are, you know, really shortcut heavy. Shortcut. All right. If this goes to plan, we will not be able to do that shortcut again, because hopefully I will just stay in first until the... What did you... Are you kidding me? I guess they drafted me. They had to have drafted me. Because I did the fast strategy. Like, I couldn't have done any of that faster. Okay, well, in spirit of the video, we get to do another shortcut. So, not exactly what I was hoping for, but hey, Mario Kart works in mysterious ways. It knows what I need, I guess. I've never seen that. I don't even know what I tricked off of. Thank you. I bumped the daisy. think there's someone else up here lagging now. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I was scared that that bomb was gonna be placed on the corner, and I was right. I jumped through it. That was lag though, so I don't even know if I would have seen the bomb. I would have just seen an explosion. Can you guys hit the boomerangs on all the red shells? Thank you. Yeah, fall off. Good. Catching up more spots. Someone else to red shell. I'm going to save this. Probably going to be a shock. I don't even know if it's worth going for that because I don't want to get shocked off. Really? Throwing back red shells? Okay. I'll take it. Fourth. I don't know. Not badly raced. I'm just... Where are my shortcuts? Come on. Like, Nintendo, you added so many shortcuts to this game, and we're just not getting them. But it is what it is. What did I get? Third? Okay. Third, really not that bad. I think this is overall a good challenge to try. Maybe not as many shortcuts as I would have liked, or as many shortcut tracks as I would have liked, but we do with what we can work with.